Hey guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whenever it is you're watching this, it was meant to find you. I am a consciousness developer. Well, my name is Sarah Jane. I'm a consciousness developer, a way shower, a light worker. I help people to develop a relationship between themselves and the universe. I assist you in answering questions like who, what, when, where, and why am I here on earth at this time, which is an incredible time to be alive. Among the many hats that I wear, I am also a card reader, which is probably why you're here because of the title. We are doing a read today. So thank you for showing up in my corner of the world. If you're interested in working with me in any other aspects, all that info is below. I also want to take a moment as I shuffle the cards because today is Easter. Now, I'm not huge on religion, but I am very spiritual and I do work with the energies of Jesus. And so I wanted to point out that just as Jesus went through a rebirth today, all of us are going through a rebirth, right? And we can all feel that. Things are changing, things are shifting, things are moving. So I just want to take a moment to let you know that you're heard and you're loved and you're supported. And if you find yourself on this video, then this message is for you, okay? And I pray blessings and I've set my intention to shower you in light and for a beautiful rebirth within your own life. Okay. Okay. So let's get started. All right. Higher self. Wow. That flew right out. Oh, and there's two of them. Let's see. Oh, look at that. 10 of Pentacles. That is too funny. 10 of Pentacles. We're starting off with 10 of Pentacles. This is so great. New beginnings. What am I talking about? Rebirth, right? Here we go. Here's your rebirth card. Now, it's coming out with 2 of Pentacles. Interesting. Usually 2 of Pentacles to me is decision making. See how he's kind of like up and down, right? So it's almost like we want this new beginning, but maybe some decisions need to be made. Maybe some things need to still kind of be orchestrated in the background. For sure. For sure. That's what it is. So this new beginning is here. I want to tell you that. Whatever this goal is that you've been trying to accomplish, it's here, it's ready. You have to make sure that you're taking the right steps. Take note on this card. Look at the background. See how these are waves. And see how this boat is kind of up and down and up and down. Waves is water, right? Which is emotions. So in order to get to this 10 of Pentacles, you may have to make some emotional decisions. Some good, some not so good, but they're all bringing you to an experience of some sort, okay? And you need to have this experience. You need to have your energy moved in this type of dynamic in order to create the 10 of Pentacles lifestyle that you're looking for. So, all right, let's get 2 more for the theme. Oh, did you see that fly? 4 of Cups, guys. Focusing. Focus, focus, focus. Right? It's like you want to have balance because you want to have fun, you want to be lighthearted, but you have to focus. You have to make the right decisions. Decisions that honor, like I feel like we're in the middle of this like middle ground, right? Like I feel like here's the old and here's the new, and we're just kind of being torn between it and kind of being ripped out of the old and into the new. And there's a process in that. Yeah, look at that. Coming out of being stuck, coming out of being blinded, right? 8 of Swords in reverse, going from not making the right decisions to making the right decisions, going from not wanting to look at certain things to now you have to look at certain things. That's what's happening here. Okay, so we have the 10 of Pentacles, new beginning, in reach, but you got to make the decisions you got to make in order to get there, right? You have to support this new beginning emerging. So focus with unwavering faith. Don't let anything outside of you dictate this new beginning. It is yours. Abundance is your birthright. Okay. So move from that platform. You're going to have highs, you're going to have lows, but if your foundation says, I'm worth it, and abundance is my birthright, which I'm letting you know it is. You're watching this, like I said, it's not a mistake, right? Then you're going to be okay. Just focus on what it is that you're trying to create. Everything else will work itself out, okay? Let go of the old limiting beliefs. Let go. Let go of them. We think more hazardous thoughts than we realize. All right? Let go of the hazardous thoughts so that we can bring in this 10 of Pentacles, okay? Let's bring in some clarifiers for all these. Okay, tell me about this 10 of Pentacles. Five of Cups. That's emotional change. So in order to get to where you're trying to go, things are going to have to change. This indicates to me that you're not there yet. You're not where you want to be yet. That's okay. This is a process. Life is a process. And from another perspective, this is why we're alive, is to be down here and experience this process. Okay. Remember that. But where you're trying to go, you're not quite there yet. You're trying to figure it out, right? I feel like with the Five of Cups also, I want to remind you that 9 times out of 10, you're not going to know how your manifestation is going to happen. The conditioned mindset says you need to know how it's going to happen. You need to plan it out. You need to follow your 5-year plan. But that eliminates co-creating with the universe. And this is such a beautiful, abundant time right now where we have the ability to work with energies that we were totally unaware of before, right? But now we know, oh, I have a higher self. My higher self offers me a bird view perspective, a bird's eye perspective. Bird's view, bird's eye, an elevated perspective. My higher self gives me an elevated perspective. When you're down here, you're navigating through the woods. It's very difficult to see even past a mile, right? You don't know how things are moving. Things are happening. We just have such a small knowing. And in order to bring a wider knowing in so that we can move appropriately, you kind of have to work with your higher self, with your guidance system, with the universe, however that looks to you. So invite that in, work with that, okay? Because that's going to help you to get through these changes and these shifts. It's also going to help you navigate how and where to go and what to do and what decisions to make. When I personally wake up in the morning, I invite my higher self in. I give my higher self permission to work with me, work through me, inspire me, and guide me. And then I also say, guidance system, come on in. I ask you to work the way that you were intended to work, right? It's a really great morning mantra. I ask my guidance system to work the way it was intended to work. I have to say, I'm shuffling the cards and look, this was just like this. 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles. There's another, guys, Spirit is so funny. With the 2 of Pentacles next here on the board, right? We have the 9 of Pentacles in reverse along with 2 of Swords. You're in this spot where I feel like you're good. You're good. You've come a long way. You have come a long way. But you're at this spot where you're like, I've been through chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here I am at chapter 9. And I've been in chapter 9 for a while now. And I'm ready to come out of it, right? Chapter 9 provides you with that energies of, like I said, I've been through chapters 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here I am at 9. I'm better, stronger, faster than I've ever been. I see things that I didn't see before, right? I wanted to give up at chapter 5. Right? I wanted to give up back then because that was when I was in the crux of it. But now I'm out of it. I'm seeing things differently. I'm understanding things differently. I'm learning how to maneuver in life. Now you kind of got this momentous energy behind you as far as closing out this last chapter that you've been through. But you have to make that decision. You have to say, okay, I feel like where you're at is a comfort zone because it's like I've worked my butt off to get to this spot. And now I'm here and I'm finally getting comfortable. I'm safe here. I've created this secure foundation for myself. But then there's that other part of you that's like, yes, you have. But now it's time to keep going. Now it's time to keep going. Now it's time to let all of those chapters 1 through 9 go. Let them go. This is a complete rebirth. With this Two of Swords coming in here, this is a complete rebirth. The Two of Pentacles. We're letting it go. Let this one go and bring this one in. Right? That's what's happening. But you have to make that choice. So you breathe it in, breathe it out. I know I'm good. I know I'm good because abundance is my birthright. Right? And I'm not taking any other truth. Not anymore. Done. Right? So that's pretty powerful. So allow this to happen. Remember, your thoughts are really going to dictate how this unfolds for you. Tell me about this Four of Cups. I also feel like, going really quick, going back to this Two of Swords. I feel like there's just a little bit more healing to do in this Nine of Pentacles energy. We're almost there, right? You're there. I think I did a reading yesterday, and it talks about being in the front yard of where you're trying to go. So in other words, you're there. The front door is in sight, but you still have to travel through the front yard. And so I'm kind of picking up that energy here, where it's just like, there are a few things that you may be tested on, and this is going to be very necessary. Also, trust divine timing. Okay. If you didn't check out that read yesterday, I would suggest it because it was a really good one. And I kind of feel like the energies are oddly similar, right? To this rebirth energy. Look at this. Justice. Four of Cups is coming out with justice. You know what this means. Four of Cups is all about focusing on what you're trying to create, trusting that it's going to come in. Eventually, all those seeds are going to come back to you. Justice card. That's the law of attraction, right? What you put out will come back energetically. So you're focusing on this. Get clear about it. Make sure that you are very clear about it. Take time every day. Write down, I am powerful. I am this. I am that. I am creating this. What is it that you want to create? Talk about it. Tell people about it. Whether it's in stone or not, it doesn't matter. Move forward like it is, because it is, right? I'm not taking nothing else as my answer. This is what I'm creating because it's for the highest good of myself and for the highest good of all. And this is the foundation that I'm building for myself. And when you focus on that, it will show up. It will show up. It will show up. Oh man, you guys, this is funny. Cannot make this up. Four of Pentacles, which is funny because we have the Four of Cups here, right? Focus on what is emotionally fulfilling. What makes you feel good? Do that. It doesn't matter what it is. Just do that. Okay? Do what makes you feel good. Focus on what makes you feel good. Okay, I got you. So the Four of Cups is focus on what emotionally makes you feel good. Four of Pentacles, and then do it. Okay, so this is about putting thoughts and actions together. There it is. This is about putting thoughts and actions together to create that manifestation energy. And then this is interesting here. This is interesting here because we have the Eight of Swords in reverse. You also have the Nine of Swords in reverse. Listen, you're really close to clearing this up. You're really close to hitting something. Something that's going to be really big for your foundation. Something that allows you to speak your truth. Something that encourages you to be who you are. This is a big breakthrough. Whatever you've been trying to do, work, career, relationship, This involves you being you, taking the mask off and really honoring who you are. No pun intended. But seriously though, like really taking the mask off. I think a lot of us, we wake up and then we put this mask on to go to work, and then we put another mask on depending on the relationship we're dealing with. Then we put another, and it's not like until the end of the night where we like lay our heads down that we can finally just be ourselves, hopefully, right? The point of what's going through this rebirth, the whole purpose is getting to a spot where you can wear the same face in front of everybody that you encounter all day long, because that's what you're worthy of. That's what it is, right? And so we're coming out of this 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords energy, which is doing the work. I feel like when I said that, I feel like because you have been through some heavy work, clearing, healing, maneuvering, the whole 9. The fun doesn't stop, right? So this is doing the work, and then that heavy energy, you're coming out of that with that 4 of Pentacles here. You're rebuilding. You're rebuilding. You're rebuilding something that is you, something that's based off of a new truth that you're discovering about yourself and about the world and about maybe the way you do things, about what you believe, right? Rather than taking everything that we've just been taught, it's kind of like, well, let me put everything through a sifter. And I'm big on that, right? I'm huge on self-educating. Put everything through a sifter. Does it resonate with you or not? And if it doesn't, on a very deep level, let it go. We're on a ball floating in space, right? Do not need to be carrying around other people's belief structures anymore. So you guys, look at this. 9 of Diamonds, 9 of Hearts. That's an 18, which breaks down to a 9. This is 999 energy right here. This is huge. Lots of 9s. Again, closing out chapters, moving into rebirth. How exciting. I know. I think we can all use a rebirth, right? I feel like I just want to sit back and be like, now I just stay elevated. I've done so much work. Now I can just sit back and elevate and allow what I've been looking for to manifest, right? Make sure that I'm at the frequency to receive it, but just relax. Do the work, make the decisions, and just coast. You know when you're being tested. You know what's right and wrong. Get off the karma wheel. Get off. Nobody wants to be on the karma wheel anymore, right? We're done with it. Rise above. Okay, let's clarify these, and then we'll get some advice cards and wrap it up. Tell me about this 10 of Pentacles and this 5 of Cups. Tell me about this 10 of Pentacles and this 5 of Cups. Oh, that's so good. Okay, so we have the Jack. This is my princess deck. I love it. What's funny about that is she's holding an apple, which is pretty interesting, right? She's got the castle behind her, and discover happens to be right here. So I feel like, listen, how you know what you want if you don't go through understanding what you don't want? That's all a part of the journey, right? That's what we've been through. We've been discovering what we don't want with this 5 of Cups energy so that we can figure out what we do want. So thank everybody that's played a part. Disconnect, let it go, rise above, offer forgiveness, and keep yourself at a high vibration, because what the Jack is something preparing to come into your reality. Hearts, emotional. Something is being prepared in the energy realm that is going to be extremely emotionally fulfilling for you. It's being prepared right now, right? So keep yourself in that vibration. When things happen, pick an elevated perspective. I lost my wallet the other day. For the first couple hours, I looked, I couldn't find it. I found myself getting frustrated. And then I thought in my head, you know what? I'm not going to let something outside of me dictate my inner feelings. I'm walking, I'm talking, I'm breathing. While I'm breathing, let me take a deep breath. Okay. And then I blessed the wallet. So in the event that I left it somewhere and someone took it, picked it up, they're getting blessings, right? I'm going to pray for them. And then in the event that I lost it, maybe I'll find it. By saying, oh, well, I lost it. Well, then I'm going to continue not being able to see it because I'm claiming that it's lost, right? So this is a matter of perspectives. You have to be willing to rise above it and say, no, abundance is my birthright. Excuse me. Communicate. You never know why things happen too. So give it some time. I feel like something about communication. Let me dive in on that really quick. Tell me about that. Communication. Why are you telling me communicate? 10 of Pentacles. Okay, I don't know. Guys, listen. Whatever it is that you want to communicate, you want to talk about, you want to create, you want to do, talk about it, talk about it, talk about it. Right. You're bringing it in. Talk about it. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay, sometimes talking about it will help you play with your perspective. Okay, if you're having a problem by any means, right? You're feeling emotionally distraught by any means, talk about it. Find somebody that you feel safe talking about it with. I offer consciousness coaching and stuff like that. So if I'm an energy that you like, you can find out all the information below, but find a place that you feel safe to just talk. Just talk. And when you talk about things, you end up putting things together. And like when I lost my wallet, I went out, I ended up seeing a friend and we went out to dinner. And on the way out to dinner, I was like, hey, just give me 1 second. I just need to think real quick. I started thinking about things and then I talked to them about it a little bit. And then boom, it was like this epiphany came in where it was like, you know what? I'm just going to pray for them. If somebody took my wallet, I'm going to pray for them. If they didn't, I'm going to pray for me then, right? Somewhere that energy is going somewhere. And at the end of the day, I was like, I'm getting a new identity. It was time for a new wallet anyway. It was time to get new cards. I'm going to get custom cards, right? There's an upside to everything. So focus on what you want and talk about it. Talk about whatever the problems are, not bitching and complaining. There's a difference. But when you can just find somebody that it's safe to talk around and just talk, so that you can rattle out ideas and find a perspective that's healthy for you to keep you in this high vibration, right? You want to expand from every situation that you're experiencing. There is an opportunity to expand. The goal is to find that opportunity, okay? Find that opportunity so that you can match the vibration of whatever this is that's being created in the energy realm. It will be ready for you when you get there. All right, then we got this two of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords. Let's see about this. It's about making decisions to help speed up the process. That's what this is. Making decisions to help speed up the process. Every decision you make right now is contributing to what you're creating. That's so good. 6 of Diamonds. But guys, I got to tell you, this flipped out with it. So we got 6. Did I say 6 of Diamonds? 6 of Hearts. 6 of Hearts. Emotionally moving forward. We have this 5 of Cups in the first pile. Then we have this 6 of Hearts in the next one. Keep yourself elevated. Pick a perspective that makes you feel good. Make that decision to see the higher lesson. Make the decision to view things from a higher advantage point, okay? This is going to help you. This is really going to help to propel you forward. This is this 2 of Swords, right? You have to see things outside of the conditioned way we've been taught to see things. So when something happens conditionally, you might be like, ah, are you kidding me? But you have to be able to step back, take a deep breath, observe the situation, and pick a perspective that's healthy for you and for everybody else. If somebody treats you poorly, the conditioned perspective might be like, F off, right? But you can step back and you can, you know what? This person's clearly hurt, right? Because when people treat you poorly, they're hurt. Pray for them, detach, let go, and pick a better perspective. Better, not bitter. Better, not bitter. That's do not go bitter, go better. Okay. That's funny. That's what they're that's so funny. And this ace of alignment, because that's what you're doing. And look, she's under the water, right? This happens to be Ariel emotionally. So this is somebody you're emotionally attached to, or a circumstance that you're emotionally attached to, something or someone that you love, but you're having to kind of make the decision that, like, man, this is tough to navigate right this second. Like, I don't know, maybe this person's not treating you well, or maybe this career is not treating you well, or whatever the circumstances is, there's some type of disconnect where you're having to make a decision. It's making you think outside of the box. Now, I want to point out how important those types of relationships, whatever aspect, these types of relationships are extremely important, because it's the relationships that push you to the edge that we actually need to be grateful for. Because would we really be stepping out of the comfort zone if we weren't made to be uncomfortable? I don't know, right? So you're at this spot where you've been doing this for quite some time. With this 9 of Pentacles here, you're getting ready to shift out of that last chapter. You may be tested a few times where you're just, that's how the universe works, right? Some things need to move in order to allow your manifestation to come in. And so when things start moving, you have to make the decisions that are healthiest for you, right? Don't let the eyes play games on you. Follow that inner instinct, follow that heart, rise above the conditioned perspective, right? And by doing this, you're going to align yourself to all the abundance you've been looking for. All the abundance you've been looking for. Now we're moving into this 4 of Cups. Focus on what's emotionally exciting. And it will come in with this Justice card. Bottom of the deck, 10 of Diamonds. It will come in. It is here. It is here. Focus on it with unwavering faith. All right. In the meantime, enjoy being alive. Bring it back to your 5 senses. I'm tasting, I'm touching, right? Oh my God. 9 of Diamonds, right? Focus on what you want. Focus on what you want. It will show up. But this chapter that you're in right now, 9 of Diamonds, you're building your foundation. This is you building this foundation. Really being able to be like, this is who I am. What's up, right? I have beat and been through so much. And here I am, standing in front of you, taller, stronger, faster than I've ever been. That's where you're at. If you don't feel that way, take a deep breath. Adjust your energy, because this is where you're at. And guess what came out with it? King of Alignment. Now, all the ideas that you've been trying to manifest, they're coming to fruition. And what's happening is now you're starting to actively take steps toward them. So as you're taking steps toward them, which is your masculine side, right? So we all have a feminine and masculine within us. So as you're taking steps toward them, you're aligning to this new way of living. And this is coming out in alignment, right? The 3 of Clubs to me is all about alignment, co-creating, being at the right spot at the right time, taking the steps you need to take when you intuitively feel that you need to take them, right? And that's what this is. Focus, 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 focus. Focus on what you want. The universe is supporting this. You're supposed to be right where you're at right now. That I feel is very important that I tell you. You are right where you need to be. You are right where you need to be. Okay? Things are moving quickly. So keep focusing on what it is you want and you're creating. and trust with unwavering faith that it will be delivered. Okay. But you are right where you're supposed to be right now. And this 9 of Diamonds energy is important. Soak it up. You've come a long way. Take a minute to enjoy what you've done and where you've come from and what you've created, right? Take a second to pat yourself on the back. Take a breather right now, right? Tell me about this. Okay, so we have the 8 of Swords in reverse, 9 of Swords in reverse, coming out of this thick, heavy energy. Okay, that blue. Queen of Diamonds. I love it. This is so funny. Look, I'm going to take a picture at the end so that you can see the cards in front of me. But we got the Ace of Alignment. We got the King of Alignment. We got the Queen of Diamonds, right? So listen, this thick, heavy energy, I don't think you realize how much you've been healing. I think sometimes we get caught up in our day-to-day and energy we can't see, right? So I don't think you're aware of how much you've been healing. And so I want to acknowledge you and tell you that you are healing severely on levels that I'm not sure you're even aware of. And so I just want to tell you that, like, I love you. That's what I want to tell you. I want to tell you that I love you. I want to tell you that I support you. I want to tell you that you're supported. You know, what's funny? My phone is ringing right now. It's my beautiful mother. Hello, mother.
Hello, daughter.
I am doing a reading right now, and I just picked up, you were on camera. So do you want to tell the audience something since it's Easter?
Oh, yes. I want to tell the audience, happy rebirth. You know, when you look out, you see that tree that looks like it's been dead. That is your inner self. Let yourself wake up, because the tree is waking up. It's not dead. You're not dead. We are so alive. We are so alive. Breathe today. Breathe today.
That is so beautiful.
Thank you. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to disturb your reading.
No, I wanted to answer, and it's perfect timing with what I'm about to say. So I'll give you a buzz back in a few minutes.
Alrighty, love you.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for hearing that. Can you tell that's my mother? The reason I answered that phone call was because right what I was saying is you've been doing healing work that you don't even know. And this new life is calling. I was literally about to, and then my phone started going off. And I'm thinking, well, isn't that funny? Right? And that was my mother, right? So this is mother energy. This is that feminine energy. Everything we've been trying to create and heal from. We're doing it. This Queen of Diamonds here coming out of this thick, heavy energy, thinking I'm not good enough, I'm not worth it. All those days are over. I am good enough. I am worth it. Right? Just like she said, you know, going from the winter season of the dead tree into this beautiful blossoming tree with deeply grounded roots. Right? That's the work that we've been doing. That's the work that you've been doing. I'm just so excited. And then you got this 4 of Pentacles here. I'm just going to clarify it. 4 of Pentacles. This work that you're doing is all about you. This work that you've been doing is all about you. It's all about your foundation. Again, this to me is alignment. 2 is relationships. The most important relationship you will ever have is a relationship with yourself. Right? So this is about becoming the best version of you. This is about being able to, like I said, wake up every day and not have to put a mask on. Being able to be who you are and rock the shit out of it. Like run around out here being like, damn right I'm me. And yes, I'm worth it. And yes, I'm great. Yes, I'm capable. I'm a god and a goddess. And that's how I live my life. Right? And others that try to stop you, how can I use them to help me expand? Right? Where am I triggered? Where am I upset? And if they're just in your way, then just pray for them. Send them blessings. right? Send them blessings. So I'm sending you blessings right now. I'm setting my intention just to shower you, and I pray for your rebirth. And I'm going through rebirth as well. So we're all in this together. It's nice to know that you have other people in your tribe that you're working with, that everybody's kind of rebirthing together on different levels, right? But it's nice to know we're not alone. So I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for loving and supporting me while I love and support you. And I will see you later this week for your next reading. Happy Easter. So much love.